had my AC like blasting. You could hear it in the video. I don't even remember what video it was, but if you noticed, yeah, I noticed too. But anyway, so something I've been seeing talked about a lot recently is timing on grooms. So, there are groomers out there that, sorry, fucking telemarketers calling, messing up my videos. Anyway, so I've been seeing, there's some groomers out there that can do a full groom, from start to finish, like bathing and everything in an hour and a half. I think that's fantastic. And, I think that should be a goal for people. But I really wanted to talk about the difference between trying to work more efficiently and get things done quicker versus rushing yourself, okay? Because my concern is that, all these people are going to see these posts talking about getting grooms done quickly or whatever, and they're going to feel pressured to rush themselves on their grooms to try to get the same timestamp that some of these other groomers are getting. If you are not the fastest groomer on the planet, that's fine. That is completely fine. I know for June the groomer, he's a really good example. Everybody knows June the groomer. Everybody loves his grooming. Last I checked, it took him almost 4 hours to do a small dog, okay? And that's because he sits there and he brushes them all through. He does a full brush out before the bath, then he does the bath, and then he does the full haircut. And he charges for that time. So that's okay. There's other groomers out there that could do the same dog in an hour. And they're going to charge X price. June's going to charge his price. And in the end, both groomers are happy. So my thing is, if you're seeing these posts that, to pick up your speed and you should be getting grooms done in an hour, you should be getting grooms done at the pace that you feel comfortable at. Now, your speed will build up the more confident you are. So if you're a new groomer and you haven't gotten your routine down, and by routine, I mean, when you're doing your haircut, you start in one place and end in another place every single time. That is going to help you speed up your grooming. So just keep in mind, there's tips and tricks like bathing systems, different dryers, different products. There are things that you can do to speed up your groom time without rushing your haircuts. So I just wanted to talk about the difference. It's one thing to do time-saving methods. It's another thing to rush yourself and push yourself outside of your comfort zone and put yourself at risk of cutting yourself or cutting a dog. Don't rush yourself. There's a difference between being efficient and rushing yourself. And like I said, I've been seeing these posts. I think they're fantastic. I think we do need to, well, not need to, but I get the point of if you can get dogs done quickly, then you can make more money in a day. I mean, well, see, that's the thing, is it's debatable, because June the groomer, he charges a lot more for his grooms than, probably these people that are spitting them out in an hour. And, like I said, I think if you can do it in an hour and you can put out a great groom, that's fantastic. And like I said, that's goals for a lot of people. A lot of people want to be able to do quick grooms. But at the same time, I just don't want somebody to see that and be like, well, now I have to rush myself. Oh my gosh, these groomers are saying that it takes them an hour, it takes me 2 hours, so I'm slow. You know what I mean? I just don't want people to feel that way. When I first started grooming, well, not first started, okay, when I started to learn haircuts, I was working with a mobile groomer, and she wanted me to learn the haircuts, and she wanted me to learn them and do them really, really quickly. So she was booking for herself, and she had 12 years experience. Well, I had no experience, and she wanted me grooming as quick as she was grooming, and it made it so stressful. She would start rushing me, and I would just put my shears down. I'd just be like, I can't do it. If I feel rushed, I'm just not, I'm not the person. I don't do well under pressure. I don't like time limits on things. I like to feel like I can take my time and be comfortable. You know what I mean? And I can get a little dog done in an hour, hour and a half. It just, but I have to be comfortable. And like I said, getting your rhythm down and all that and feeling confident, that's going to help you pick up your speed. I mean, when I first started grooming, it took me two and a half 2.5, sometimes even 3 hours to just do a Shih Tzu because I wasn't confident in the haircut and I wanted to sit there and nitpick and make it look perfect. So if you're at that level that it's taking you a little bit longer, that is fine. That is perfectly fine. And, you know, if you're working somewhere, because I know I've had groomers from PetSmart, Petco, whatever, reach out to me and say, you know, hey, my team leader is just making me feel really rushed. If you are not comfortable with that, if you're not a power groomer and you can't put out dogs as fast as your workplace is rushing you to do that, see if you can find somewhere else that you can work that would work a little bit more with you. When I was applying for jobs and I didn't have my speed up yet, I was honest about how many dogs I could do in a day. And I didn't have any trouble finding a job. So just keep in mind, like, you can do things your way. That's the beauty of grooming. That's why I love it so much, because it's all open to your creativity. This is your vision. You do it your way. So if you see these posts and you're motivated and you want to learn techniques to speed up your method, that's awesome. I definitely support that. I think that's a really great thing. But at the same time, if you're seeing these posts and they're making you feel insecure and making you feel like you need to rush to get these grooms done at the same speed as other groomers, don't even do that to yourself. Make this a fun experience. It shouldn't be stressful. We have an awesome job. We have a very fun job that a lot of people would love to have. And the last thing that I think that we need to do is to make it stressful. That's one of my biggest things. I do this because it's fun and because I could see myself doing it for the rest of my life. And the second I start like putting stresses like that on myself, it can mess me up. But like I said, once you're established, then it's different. Like once you have your rhythm down and you know your routine and all that, then yeah, try to do some little methods to see if you can speed up your process. But you know, if you're a new groomer and you're just trying to learn the basics. Don't worry about being fast. I mean, like I said, some places like require it. I wouldn't, if you're not comfortable with that, I wouldn't recommend working there. Because it's just going to add more stress on you. And like I said, this is a fun job, so I think we should just let it be fun. So yeah. And if you can finish a groom in an hour and it looks beautiful, then good for you. But just remember, like when you're kind of rubbing it in somebody's face, like, oh, I'm a fast groomer or whatever, just remember there might be a groomer out there that may see that and feel pressured to speed up their time. I mean, it's one thing if they just are inspired. Another thing if they're feeling pressured or feeling insecure about themselves. That's kind of what I have a problem with. So yeah, I just don't want anybody to feel bad about that. So if you're not the fastest groomer in the world, don't even worry about it. That's fine. Do it at your pace and do what makes you feel comfortable. But just don't put yourself in a place of stressing yourself out. Like I said, anytime that I was with that groomer and she would be like, we gotta go, we got 5 minutes or whatever, I would literally put the shears down and be like, you finish it every single time. And that's fine. And she would jump up and finish it, you know? So just don't let people do things to make you feel uncomfortable. Do things at your comfort level. Like I said, that's the beauty of grooming. But yeah, I just wanted to address that because, like I said, I'm seeing a lot of it, and I think it's fantastic. I totally support, like, speeding up your grooms and making it faster so that you can make more money. But, again, just know, if you aren't the fastest groomer in town, that's fine. You can be the slowest groomer. You can do things your way. And that is just fine. Like, this is your world. We're just living in it. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm almost home, so I'm going to get off here. I just needed to talk about that real quick because it's something that I've been thinking about for like a week or two now because, to be honest, seeing some of these posts like, well, you know, you should be getting your grooms done really fast. It's like, it is bringing back those memories of like me being a brand new groomer, trying to keep up with these speeds of a very seasoned groomer and feeling really stressed out about it, you know, and it really, I didn't feel good about my haircuts when they were done because I knew I was rushing, and I didn't feel good about the job I was doing because I was trying to rush. And like I said, there's a difference between rushing yourself and trying to do things more efficiently, like getting a bathing system or getting a clipper vac or those kind of things. You know, those things will speed up your groom without you physically trying to rush yourself to get a faster groom, you know? So anyway, I've rambled on. I think you guys get it by now. Don't stress yourself out. Have fun with this. This is a fun career that we have, so let's just all have fun and have a good time, and let's not make each other feel bad about things, okay? So, I hope that you guys are having an amazing Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday. I'm gonna check. Yeah, it's Wednesday. You guys know I never know the day of the week, okay? I try, but I never know what day it is. But anyway, yeah, I'm almost home, so I'm gonna get off. But thank you guys for watching, as always. I hope this made you feel inspired to, if you do want to speed up your grooming time, definitely look up different methods. There's a ton of methods. And we're actually over on the Groomer Support channel. We're going to be doing a post soon about like different methods that you can use to speed up your times. So, you know, follow that if you are interested in speeding up your times. And if you're not and you're comfortable with what you're doing right now, then do what you're doing, girl. Don't even worry about other people. It's fine. You don't have to. We are not competing for the fastest groomer of all time, okay? And if you are, then I guess good for you. But I can tell you I'm not competing for shit. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!